Hey everybody, I'm Amanda Solis and you're watching Total Tejas TV.
Hey guys, it's me Madison Pulido and you're watching Total Tejas TV. Today we have a special guest here today and she's going to let you know a little bit of who she is and how she got into the industry and how it's been going so far.
Awesome. Hi, everybody. My name is Amanda Solis, and I'm here from Houston, Texas. I am super proud to be a part of tonight, which is the Noche Tejana with all the women here, so I'm really excited. Again, how I got started in the music industry is kind of crazy because, like, I can pinch you, wake you up to tell you because I am not a great storyteller, but it's amazing on really how everything started. 7 years ago, a friend of mine had invited me over to have some drinks. She was like, let's go out, let's go to a karaoke bar, let's hang out and chill. So I was like, yeah, let's go. We had a great time. I went to the bathroom, and the next thing I know, she had signed me up to sing Bidi Bidi Bum Bum. Wow. And it's kind of funny. So a friend of hers was actually hosting the karaoke show. I didn't even realize how serious people took the karaoke contest because I was just there having a great time. You know what I'm saying? So when I went out there, I ended up singing Bitty Bitty Bum Bum. I was like, girl, you are wrong for that because we came here to have a good time. And so I went out there and I sang Bitty Bitty Bum Bum. And another thing just led to another. Social media nowadays is like you get caught on everything. Everybody's going to wrap you up in everything and post you on everything. And it just seemed like my videos went viral at the time. And I didn't even know what you call it because, of course, going to school and I had my education, I had my full-time job and all that crazy stuff. Yeah. And it was just a beautiful thing that happened. I really feel like God did that for a reason, kind of planted a seed and he waited till later on to actually water it. And here I am today. I performed for Dr. Phil in Hollywood, was one of my biggest performances that I have done. It was actually for his son's 30th birthday. And it's crazy because like now I perform for people in their garages, I perform in their living room with their grandmas and everything. But growing up, my parents had instilled in me the music, keeping the family together. Now it's hard to do that nowadays, right? Unfortunately I lost my parents when I was 6 years old, but what they instilled in me is to continue to grow and be the person that you are. And they had their own businesses, but unfortunately when they passed away, my sister, who was super young at the time, raised me and my other sister, and we bounced from different places, and we kind of like just grew into music. It's something that I didn't like grow like I was birthed and I was singing. You know what I mean? It was nothing like that. It just grew into something that I would have never imagined that it was. And so the next thing was I actually was told, since I won that contest, to be entered into the second contest, and I was like, y'all are wrong for that because this is not like this is not what I do. This is like a one-time thing. Yeah, I was like, okay. And I was like, holy macaroni, like what am I gonna do? Like what is this all about? And it just grew from there. And so I contacted my sister who raised me, and I said, hey Raquel, is it cool if we go through my mom's clothes? And it's been years because she's been gone and passed away, and so I asked her if it was cool if we could go through her clothes, and unfortunately a lot of the clothes were eaten and dry rotted from the Texas heat, super hot. And because my mom lived in the days where you had Janet Jackson, Paula Abdul, Madonna and Selena, you had the high-waisted pants, the the bustiers, the jewelry, the costume jewelry, the red lips, the big caderas, and Selena did that for all of us, showed us that us too can live the American dream as a Latina and embrace who we are and love everything about ourselves and be wholeheartedly who I am and you are and what you do, because there's room for everybody, right? And that's how I see it. I'm just super grateful for the opportunities. And so I started off singing in garages, which I still do, and in living rooms, which I still do. And I performed for, it just grew from there. And I performed for 45,000 people in front of the White Sox, halftime show, at the Houston Rockets halftime show. I played Selena in a lot of different, parts, as far as like paying tribute to her and doing other, like for the Reels Network, things like that. But it's at the end of the day, I could never fill her shoes. I give like a little salt grain of something that I could possibly she actually paved the way for a Latina like me to live the American dream, and I'm super grateful. I do not boast in this. I'm super grateful for all the opportunities and for my family instilling this in me, because at the end of the day, this tribute is not only a tribute to Selena, because whenever I did the tribute to my mom, we found an outfit that I dressed in. It was actually my mom's outfit, and people were like, that's where it comes together. I always wait for the very end, because people were like, okay, so are you paying tribute to Selena? And I was like, no, I actually dressed as my mom and I'm just singing her songs. And it just catapulted after that.
Exactly.
And it was amazing. So at the end of the day, it's not only a tribute to Selena, it's a tribute to my mother and my father who are in heaven. And I'm super grateful for these opportunities. And here I am making my own music, you know, and it showed me who I really am as in my true talent, you know, because of course, you know, I went to school, I got my education, you know, I actually sold houses, you know, for a while. I had my real estate license, I did things like that. So for me, this is showing that we all don't have to be your traditional Mexicana, cooking for people, cleaning for people.
Yes,
You too can be the diseñadora. You too can have your business. You too could come out here and throw them caderas around. You can sing, you can do your thing. And I just feel super grateful. So thank you for allowing me to share my story. I get so passionate. We could be here all night long talking about it because it's something that I would have never imagined that I would have had the opportunity to do. And so thank you for letting me share my story. But again, I'm really excited because my album's going to be dropping September 14th, and it's going to be a little bit of everything. It's like a smorgasbord of a lot of different things. So it's going to drop on September 14th, so stay tuned for that, and it's entitled The Quinceañera Queen.
That's amazing, and that's an awesome story. Definitely, you know, it makes you work harder and just appreciate everything that you do because it's your upbringing. It's how you became who you are and the people that supported you from when you first started. Because as a newbie myself, I know the feeling of just starting and trying to put your shoes in there, and sometimes you feel like you got to drag your shoe back out and then you got to kick it back in. So I completely see, you know, and I've been able to watch you as well. I follow you on social medias before getting into the music, so getting to meet you now and be a part of an amazing event with you, alongside you, is such an honor, and I love everything that you do. I know that Selena obviously is amazed, I know, with everyone by everything that we do, but you all,
because she's the one who basically paved the way for all of Latinas.
Yes.
Because I mean, she broke those barriers that we never thought that we could because it was such a male-dominant industry.
Yes.
So it's like, hold up, pull them caderas.
Here we are.
We're gonna do this and that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's such a beautiful thing, and so for us to be in this industry and to just because we could never fill her shoes, but we could take that baton and carry it on
and keep
pass
it
on to
living.
the next person. Because I mean, I'm
Exactly.
gonna get old and crusty one day, and we're just gonna have to keep passing that baton down. You know, keep passing it down, and that's really what it's about because there's room for everybody, and I think that we're just here to have the passion that we have and just rock it out, right?
Heck yeah, keeping the Tejano industry alive, keeping all industries alive in general. Music itself is such a healing place and a healing piece of our world that we live in. There's new music coming from everywhere, different languages, so music in general is just something that it keeps me going every day for sure. So thank you again so much for being a part of the show. Thank you for sharing your story. Again, we had Madison Solis. We have Amanda Solis here with us. Hey, if we ever did a collaboration, I'd be down. We have the hats. We got pink and red. We're matching. Thank you for watching Total Tejas TV. We'll see you next time.
Thank you guys, I appreciate it.